Hey dudes, welcome to Splat from the Past, the only 80s themed horror and sci-fi show where things can get totally radical. Now today I will be welcoming back my good friend Tuesday Night, who I interviewed a while back, and we're going to be talking about some of her other roles that she's done in her career in the 90s and stuff. A nice little change of pace. I'm pretty excited about that. I always love catching up with old guests and what have you. And yeah, so I will be interviewing Tuesday Night again. And I will be calling her in just a moment.
Hello?
Hey Tuesday, it's Tommy Kovac and we are live.
Oh, hey! Oh my gosh, I totally forgot. I was in the other room and I forgot because of what it says on the number.
Yeah. How you doing?
Fine, how are you?
Just recovering a little bit from 420.
Oh, what's that?
You know, the day where everybody celebrates marijuana.
Oh, okay. I don't even know. I'm so out of it. I don't even know.
Yeah, I take it you're not a big fan of marijuana then.
Oh, no, I'm not against it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was a fun day yesterday.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I was looking through and I see that you were on an episode of that crazy show They Came from Outer Space.
Yes, I was.
What was that like?
That was fun. I had a lot of fun on that show. It was cool working with those guys. They were fun.
Yeah, Dean Cameron and Stuart Fratkin. Yeah, that show was way ahead of its time, you know?
Yeah, I know. It was really funny. I was in the pilot episode. It was pretty funny.
Yeah, I think the show was a little ahead of its time, and I think maybe it's the title that killed it in a way, you know?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, it could be.
I mean, other than how dumb it was.
Yeah, it was kind of dumb, but, it was funny dumb,
Yeah. It probably was one of those roles that established your persona. You always played these, like, mystery girls and stuff.
Yeah. I know. That one was fun. I liked it.
Yeah, I tried to get Dean Cameron on the show, and this was like at the end of, or no, middle of last year, and he was like, I've been so overwhelmed with podcast interviews. Can you try me back again in 2018? And I hope you don't think I'm being a dick.
Oh yeah, that sounds like something he'd say.
Yeah, he's a really funny guy.
Yeah, he is.
And then you did a short-lived series with George Clooney called Sunset Beat.
Yes, I did.
What was that like?
That was great. He was great. I had a blast with him. He was a big practical joker and always got me pretty good.
Really?
Yeah, he was pretty good at that.
What, did he put whoopee cushions on you?
No, we were, shooting a scene and we were, playing in a band together and he, stuck a guitar pick on my forehead while we were shooting. It was pretty funny. I didn't know it was there. He's funny that way.
Oh. Did you think to yourself, this guy's going to be a huge star someday?
Not really. Not really. I thought he was really good and I thought he was really nice, but I didn't, I just took it for what it was. I didn't really think about that.
Mm-hmm. I've seen clips on YouTube. It looks like that series was ahead of its time also.
Yeah, it was pretty fun. It was a fun one because I got to sing in it and do songs that I wrote. It was cool.
Mm-hmm. Then you did a movie with all these big name giant actors called Mistress.
Yeah.
How did you get to be in a movie with all those big names?
I auditioned. I auditioned for the director, and I did a really good audition. It was really fun, and I got the role, and it was just it was great working with all of those people. They were really great.
Mm-hmm. The director was the great actor Barry Primus.
Oh yeah, he's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, I think he's a very underrated character actor too.
He is. Oh, completely. You know, and his best friend is Robert De Niro. So, you know, like, I mean, that would be kind of a weird thing for anybody, I guess.
Mm-hmm. And you got to,
you know?
Yeah. And you got to share the screen with not only De Niro, but also Danny Aiello and Martin Landau. Was that at all intimidating for you?
You know, it wasn't, because they didn't make it that way. They were really welcoming. So it was, you know, it was really nice.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
I mean, I would have been probably just shaking like a leaf on a tree if I'd been anywhere near those guys.
Oh, yeah, well, it was kind of a what am I doing here kind of feeling.
Oh, yeah, of course. Like
yeah.
All the people in the world, why am I in a movie with all these guys? You know, I mean, these are all Academy Award winners.
Yeah, well, yeah, I felt pretty good about myself that day.
And Robert Wool was in it, and you remind me a lot like of Madonna in this movie.
Oh, it's funny. Yeah, it was kind of like a takeoff on Marilyn Monroe and Madonna, sort of.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it when you sing that song, "I'm a Sex Goddess."
Yeah, I know. Pretty funny, huh?
Yeah. Did you write that?
No, they did. They wrote it. Yeah, the composer wrote it of the movie.
Yeah, that's a great little scene and stuff.
Yeah.
And your belly button was showing.
Yes, it was.
I'm a belly button fanatic.
Oh, how funny.
Yeah. And then you played Marilyn Monroe in Calendar Girl.
Right.
Mm-hmm. How did you get chosen for that?
Same thing. I just auditioned.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I've always liked that movie. It was made during a time when all these quirky, nostalgic movies were being made that were based around a significant pop culture landmark in time. Movies like Hairspray and Shag the Movie and stuff. And I think that's what's missing in a lot of movies today. I mean, nostalgic movies are still being made, but not quite like Calendar Girl was.
Right. Yeah, I agree.
You know, did you like working with Jason Priestley?
Oh yeah, he was great. He was very sweet.
Yeah, he was huge off of Beverly Hills 90210.
Yeah, he was really nice, and everybody was.
Mm-hmm. Was that at the time that he was dating Christina Lees?
I think so. I think so, because she's a friend of mine, and she's really sweet. I love her, and I think it was around that time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Christine is awesome. I've met her.
Isn't she? Yeah, I love her. She's great.
Yeah, I love that book she wrote about her sexual experiences. Have you read it?
No, I haven't.
Oh, it's pretty damn funny, I have to say. It's kind of like stuff you'd like see on an episode of Sex and the City, but worse than that.
Oh God, what's it called?
Oh God, what is it called? I'll look it up. I'll look it up on here as we talk more and stuff, and I'll let you know.
Okay. Cool.
But Penny Marshall, executive produced the movie. Did you have any interaction with her?
No, I didn't have any with her, but I did on another project when they were doing League of Their Own.
Yeah.
That show. I almost got the part in that series, and I got to work with her a little bit. She was really funny.
Oh yeah, to me she's the queen of comedy.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she was really funny.
I had her daughter Tracy on last summer, and she's just like her mother.
Is she?
Yeah, she's very funny too.
Oh yeah, yeah, she's really funny.
Yeah, Christine was on a League of Their Own series.
Yeah, that's the one that I auditioned for.
Mm-hmm. And you didn't get that, no.
I didn't get that.
You would have been perfect for it.
I couldn't play baseball good enough.
Oh yeah.
Nope.
You would have been perfect though, because you have that like that 1940s look about you, obviously, because that's why you played Marilyn Monroe and stuff.
Yeah, I know. I thought so too. I think they really liked me, but I just think when it came down to it, you had to play. You had to play, and I was just like, don't throw the ball at me. Run.
Yeah, I'm a chicken with that too. I used to play basketball with my dad, and I was always afraid that he was going to hit me in the face with it just by accident.
Yeah, I mean, you get that way,
Mm-hmm.
Scary. Especially with a smaller ball, too,
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
That little hard ball.
Mm-hmm. Oh, by the way, that book Christine wrote is called Bathing in the Single Girl.
Oh, okay, cool. I'll have to read that.
Yeah, it's very, very funny. And then you did a Showtime movie that Ralph Bakshi directed called Cool and the Crazy.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. How did you get so lucky to be working with the master of animation, and it wasn't even an animated movie?
I know it wasn't, because that was like his first film that wasn't animated. Did you know that?
Yeah, I think it's his only one, actually.
Yeah, it's the only one. Yeah. Yeah, he was great. He was a lot of fun, too. I'm trying to remember. I think, I just auditioned for that one as well,
Mm-hmm.
And then I read for him. I read for him the second time, and that was really interesting.
Are you a fan of his animated movies?
Yeah, I think he's really talented.
Mm-hmm. Which ones do you like the most?
I don't know. I'm not sure which one I like the most. It's hard to pick. How about you?
My favorites, I love American Pop, Hey Good Looking,
Yeah.
Wizards, and my favorite one is Fritz the Cat, because I have a very morbid and raunchy sense of humor.
I knew you were going to say that.
Really?
I just knew it.
Well, my dad snuck into the theater to see it on a double bill with Dirty Harry when he was like 14.
Oh my God, with Dirty Harry?
Yeah.
That's quite a bill.
Yeah, and his best friend he went with at the time was Carlos Cadona, the drummer of the Dead Kennedys.
Oh God, how funny!
Yeah, it was at an old movie theater that doesn't exist in the Bay Area anymore, and
right.
Yeah, he's like he can't believe that they got away with that.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing.
Mm-hmm. Now,
yeah.
because you worked with Alicia Silverstone in that, is that how you got to play the waitress and the babysitter?
No, actually, the director was I was really close to the director, Tim Ty Ferlin.
Yeah.
And I've done a couple movies with him, so he called me to do that part.
Yeah, Alicia Silverstone went to the same high school as I did, but about 5 years before I got there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. How funny.
Yeah. I heard she was in theater there and stuff, and that she was very determined and strong-willed that she was going to make it and everything. She ended up not finishing because she got the Aerosmith videos and stuff.
Right.
I know a guy. I know a guy who claims he lost his virginity to her, but I highly doubt that.
Yeah, I'm sure that's made up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Babysitter, though, that was one of my favorite like schlock thriller movies when I was in my preteens. I used to watch it over and over again.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah. J.T. Walsh is so
Yeah.
funny and so creepy in that movie.
Oh, I know he is. Yeah, he's good in everything he does, though.
Everything, yeah. And we lost him way too soon.
I know we did. Yeah, I know.
I was really happy when Jack Nicholson included him in his Oscar speech like that year.
Oh, did he? Oh,
Yeah,
that's amazing.
yeah, because they worked together on A Few Good Men and stuff. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's great. Oh, I'm glad he did. That was really great.
And then you played a nurse in The Fan.
Yeah, I did. That was after I did Mistress. Yeah. Yeah, that was funny because I didn't even know De Niro was in that movie until I got on the set.
Mm-hmm. And
Yeah.
he remembered you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
We definitely had our time together for sure. He would definitely remember me.
That's awesome. And Wesley Snipes was good to work with.
Yeah, he was okay. He was a little like to himself, so I didn't really get to know him very well.
Oh. And Tony Scott directed. I was shocked when I found out that he died because he was slightly younger than his.
Oh, I know.
He was slightly younger than his
know.
brother Ridley, who I think is a better filmmaker, but he did a couple of good movies.
Yeah.
Was he good to work with?
Yeah, I think they're both good. Yeah, he was fine. Yeah, he was really nice to work with. And then when I heard he jumped off a bridge, I was like, oh my god, that was disturbing.
Yeah.
Very disturbing.
Yeah, it's pretty sad.
Have you seen this show? It's on Netflix. It's called The Bridge. Have you heard of that?
I think I don't know. I had to have to check it.
It is so disturbing. It's basically about the Golden State Bridge in San Francisco.
Golden Gate Bridge, yeah.
Yeah, and they basically the directors and producers set up cameras on the bridge for a year, and they caught all these people killing themselves, and it's unbelievable to watch. It is really disturbing.
Oh my god.
Yeah. It is. My friend was watching it, and I watched it, and I was like, oh my god. Literally, there's like this man talking on the phone, like nothing's wrong. I'm like, hi, how you doing? And it just jumped right off the bridge.
Oh my god.
I know.
It's terrible.
It's crazy. It's really, really disturbing.
Yeah, I had a friend.
It reminded me of it.
Yeah, I had a friend who just recently tried to commit suicide by overdosing, and it was pretty heartbreaking and stuff.
Are they okay now?
Yeah, he's okay now. We haven't really talked since it happened. For other reasons, but yeah, I mean, it was like his second or third attempt or something. But
oh no.
Yeah, it was pretty heartbreaking, I have to say.
Yeah, that's really sad. Yeah, that's really sad.
Yeah, depression, it's a bitch.
Oh, sure is. That's for sure. I take my medicine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, the last few months, I've had a lot of actresses on. They've told me about their Me Too experiences and what they think about the movement and stuff. Do you have any stories or thoughts about the movement?
I'm not familiar with it.
About the Me Too movement?
No.
About sexual harassment in the movie industry and stuff?
Oh, all of that stuff. Oh, yeah. Well, I definitely had my share of that, but yeah, it's definitely it's definitely happening. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm. It happens everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah. I had an experience with it too. I don't like to say who it was with, but I had an experience with it. It was pretty awful.
Oh, yeah. I had this one experience myself about 4 years ago. I was
Yeah.
I was homeless for a brief time, right? And I had to stay in this house. It was kind of like it was kind of like a halfway house or something.
Right.
And
Right.
I was one of like 4 or 5 people that was staying there, and there were 2 attendants. And this one attendant, she started working there about a month in. I was there for 3 months, but she started working there a month in, and we got off on the wrong foot. And she deep down she liked me and stuff, and I was just trying to get my shit together. I didn't show any interest, and I had to give her my phone number because they closed the doors early, and I was working until 12 a.m. And this one particular night when I'm working, she starts texting me and stuff, and I went off on her because I told her before that I'm not going to be home until after midnight and stuff because of my job and everything. And then she was very apologetic and stuff, and all that stuff. And I said, okay, I'm sorry, I'm sorry for being an asshole. So I go home, I go to sleep, I wake up the next morning, and I thought I was dreaming this, but she was making out with me. It was really, really creepy.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was really creepy. And that went
Oh
on.
my God.
That went on for a couple mornings. But that.
Oh my God, that's awful.
Yeah, but then that weekend, I stayed at a friend's place, and I found out that weekend that I was going to be moving out the next week and stuff. And I remember I was moving out that Wednesday morning, and
Right.
I had sent her a text message the night before just to test her to see how far she would go because I wasn't interested, but I wanted to see how far she would go. I said to her, "Hey, I'm moving tomorrow morning. Before I move out and stuff, do you want to have some fun?" And she texted me, "Don't ever text me again," and stuff like this, right? So I'm about to leave that morning, and the guy who owned the house said, "Oh, I heard you made her uncomfortable or something, right?" And I said, "Whoa, wait a minute. I wake up to her making out with me, and I'm the creep, you know."
Right.
And
Right.
he's like, "Wait a minute, what happened?" And I told him what happened and everything. And then he's like, "Oh," he was pretty mad. He was like, "Oh, okay, I'm gonna have a talk with her, maybe even fire her because apparently she did it to somebody else in the house too."
Oh wow.
Yeah. So I was
What a weirdo.
yeah, I was out of there and never came back or nothing. I wouldn't anyways, but just like never saw them again, and just I always remembered that as like my Me Too experience.
Oh yeah. Absolutely. Oh yeah.
And I'm a guy, and very few would probably even admit to something like that, but I do it because that was just a weird experience.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, like I said, I had a really weird experience, bad experience with a huge actor,
Mhm.
and it was pretty ridiculous. I mean, it was unbelievable. I had met him before, and he was a perfect gentleman when I met him.
Mhm.
And I had been alone with him, and he was always really a gentleman. And then the next time I saw him, he basically, basically like attacked me. Basically, like just dropped his pants and expected me to go for it. And it was really, and I ended up punching him, and it was like really.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah, it was like, sorry, I'm not gonna do that to be in your film or whatever it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah.
Oh my God! I can't believe that somebody would actually do that. I mean, I hear those.
I know, it's unbelievable. You know what? You know why? Because they get away with it.
Yeah.
20 times. I mean, any other woman would have probably said, "Okay, sure," But it was like I was already working with them, and And I was like, no, I'm not, no friggin' way.
Yeah.
No.
That's good at least you punched him.
Yep, I did. And it was funny, but you know who I enjoyed working with a lot was, in Mistress was Chris Walken. He was really cool.
Oh, I forgot Chris Walken was in it.
Yeah. He was really fun. It was funny.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Christopher Walken he's great. I haven't seen him in too much stuff lately though, I noticed.
No, I haven't either. I don't know why. I haven't seen him in anything either. He might be just taking a little break or something, but I haven't seen him in any movies for a while.
Yeah, I mean, he's like a workaholic who never turns down a part.
Yep.
I did see him at the Academy Awards, though. He made a speech or something.
Uh-huh.
I saw him on the Academy Awards.
Oh, that's cool.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I mean, when I hear those stories, like with Harvey Weinstein and stuff, I mean, so many women have come out, and that's just disgusting what he's done.
I know. It is.
You know, I mean, I'm a guy who was raised by parents to respect women, and it just breaks my heart when I hear that stuff.
Yeah. I thought a lot of times about coming forward with my story, but I something sort of like, I just kind of think, since this person apologized to me and everything like that, I kind of felt like, okay, well, I'm not going to do that to him. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Not unless you find out that he did to others,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That would be the best time to do it.
Yep. I agree.
And stuff. Yeah. Oh, I hope you agree that my parents did a good job.
Yes.
Yeah. I just got done painting my toenails.
You what?
I just got done painting my toenails.
Oh, how fun. What color?
Purple.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's kind of a dark purple. I'm going to show them off at the end of the show.
Oh, cool.
What do you have a color on yours?
I do. They're green.
They're green? Are they light or dark green? Dark.
Yep.
Yeah, I was thinking about doing that for St. Patty's Day last month. I didn't get a chance to, though.
Yeah.
Normally,
yeah, it's my favorite color, so.
Yeah, green's my dad's favorite color because he's half Irish.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, it's nice.
So
it's all different kinds.
All different kinds, yeah. When I was in high school, I had a teacher. She got me into, what's that brand? OPI?
Yes.
Yeah, she got me into that brand, and I've always used that one.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good brand.
Mm-hmm. A little pricey, but it's good.
Yeah, it is pricey, but it's good.
So I'm going to wrap this up by telling you a couple of jokes. Are you easily offended?
No.
Awesome. You know why men marry virgins?
No.
Because they can't stand criticism. That one gets a huge laugh.
That's good. That's good.
You know how to make an orange laugh?
Make what?
You know how to make an orange laugh?
No, I don't.
Tickle its navel.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, here's a really good one. I tell this one all the time on the show.
Yeah.
A bear and a rabbit are taking a shit in the woods, and the bear says to the rabbit, "Excuse me, sir, do you have a problem with shit sticking to your fur?" The rabbit says no, so the bear wiped his ass with the rabbit.
Oh, poor rabbit.
Yeah, he didn't see that coming, did he?
No, he didn't.
He must have died from the stink.
Yep, that's right. Yep,
Thank you so much, Tuesday. I just love
of
talking to
course.
you because you're like one of the guys, you know.
I know. That's a good thing. I love that.
Hmm. And
Yeah,
I'm sure we'll talk again soon about something.
I'm sure we will too. Thank you for having me on. That was really sweet.
Oh, my pleasure. You have yourself a great day, and
Okay, you
I'll
too.
see you on Facebook.
Okay, see you on Facebook. All right, sweetie. Bye.
Okay, bye bye. Well, there you have it. Tuesday night. Ain't she a sweetheart? Thank you so much, Tuesday. It was so cool to have you back on again and got to talk more and stuff. If you like this video, everyone, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Add me as a friend on Facebook. Follow me on Twitter. Join my Tommy Kovac comedian page on Facebook and all that fun stuff. Well, that's all the time we have this week on Splat from the Past. Until next time, this is Tommy Throwback Kovac saying, there's no shame in living in the past because the present sucks. And for all my fans out there, I aim to please. Later, dudes.